Hello friends, here we are going to discuss this problem and we are going to calculate the value of Vx by using two methods, by using KVL and KCL, and second method is by using superposition method. So let's begin. Hello friends, in this question we are going to calculate the value of Vx. Let's consider this is the current I1 which is flowing in this loop and 3 ampere current also coming at this junction. Let us assume that this is junction A. Now applying the KCL at the junction A. Now applying the KCL at the junction A, current I1 incoming current plus 3 ampere is equal to current going in I4, current in I4 ohm. Let us consider this current is I4. Now potential drop in Vx will be here Vx. Potential drop in Vx will be plus to minus. Here potential drop plus to minus because current flowing from high potential to low potential. That's why here potential drop from due to the current from plus to minus. So now Vx will be equal to minus का 2 times I1 because here Vx is opposite to the potential drop due to the current I1. Now applying the KVL in this loop. Now applying the KVL in this loop, plus का 24 Vx, we will taking upper polarity of each element 24 volt plus का 2 Vu minus का Vu Vx is equal to 0. Now substituting the value of Vu and Vx, 24 plus 2 Vu minus Vu is equal to Vu. Vu is which is 4 times I. Vu is 4 times I1 plus का 3 ampere and Vx, here Vx is minus का 2I1 is equal to 0. From this we can calculate the value of I1. So I1 equal to minus का 18 ampere. So Vx will be equal to minus का 2 multiply I1 which is minus का 18 ampere is equal to 36 volt. So Vx equal to 36 volt. We can also calculate the value of Vu which is equal to 4 times I1 which is value is minus का 18 plus का 3 ampere is equal to 60 volt. So Vu will be minus 60 volt. This is the value of Vu and Vx. Hello friends, here we will calculate the value of Vx by using the superposition method. In this method we will take individual sources. First of all we will take 24 volt, then after this we will take 3 ampere current source. We will never touch the dependent sources because they have no sources, self sources. They are dependent on other sources, so we will not consider dependent sources. Now this is the circuit first of this given circuit. Here we have taken the 24 volt and open circuit the current source. In figure first, second figure we have taken the 3 ampere current source and short circuit the voltage source. Now let us consider the figure first. In figure first of all let us assume that current I1 dash is flowing through the circuit and Vx become Vx dash. This is the Vx dash and in this circuit so value of Vo will be, we can calculate will be equal to 4 times. Now current I1 dash is going from plus polarity to minus polarity, so Vo will be 4 times I1 dash and Vx will be, since current is going from here potential drop across the 2 ohm will be from plus to minus polarity of Vx dash to the plus polarity of Vx dash. This is the current I1 dash. So Vx will be in opposite direction. To the potential drop due to the current I1 dash. So Vx will be equal to minus का 2 times I1 dash. So this is the Vx dash. Calculating the apply the KVL in this loop, 24 plus का 2 Vu we have taken the upper polarity, plus ka 2VO minus ka VO, because here is current is going from plus to minus, so minus ka VO, and next plus ka Vx dash is equal to 0. Putting the value of VO and Vx, 24 plus ka 2VO minus VO equal to VO. VO will be 4 times I1 dash, and Vx dash equal to minus ka 2 times I1 dash, that is equal to 0. From here we can calculate I1 dash is equal to minus ka 12 ampere. So Vx dash is equal to minus ka 2 multiply minus ka 12. Here I1 dash is equal to minus ka 12. So Vx dash equal to 24 from figure B. Here we have short circuited the 24 volt and taken 3 ampere current. Let us current I1, this is I1 double dash, because I have taken I1 dash in first figure, so we can consider I1 double dash in the second figure. So current going will be 3 minus I1 double dash. This is I1 double dash. So this is the current which is flowing through the circuit, and here considered Vx double dash, because here due to the current 3 ampere, Vx double dash voltage drop, so VO will be equal to here current is going from plus to minus, so potential drop across 4 ohm will be 4 times I1 double dash, and Vx double dash will be equal to 2 times 3 minus I1 double dash, because current 3 minus I1 double dash is flowing this loop. 3 minus I1 double dash, voltage drop due to this current will be plus to minus, so Vx double dash has polarity same, so Vx double dash will be 2 times 3 minus I1 double dash. Applying the KVL in this loop, we will get the value of I1 double dash. So applying the KVL in this loop, plus ka 2VO minus ka VO plus ka Vx double dash is equal to 0. Substituting the value of VO and Vx double dash in this equation, so 2VO minus VO is equal to VO, which is 4 times I1 double dash plus 2 times 3 minus I1 double dash, which is equal to 0. Now solving, we will get I1 double dash equal to 3 ampere. I1 double dash is equal to minus 3 ampere. So Vx double dash is equal to 2 times 3 minus I1 double dash is equal to minus 3 ampere. So it will become 12 volt. This is the equation number second. This is the equation number first. So according to the superposition theorem, potential drop due to the first source Vx dash, and due to the potential drop due to the current source Vx double dash will be equal to the potential drop in the resistance of 2 ohm Vx. So adding the value of Vx dash 24 plus Vx double dash, which is equal to 12 volt, is equal to Vx, that is equal to 36 volt. Vx equal to 36 volt by using superposition theorem. Thank you friends.